Well, good morning, everybody, and God bless. Now, this part of the drama is something that's concerning to me, but not so concerning to pull an FOD. But I think maybe FOD ought to be aware of this. This channel here, YouTube Street Editor, which keeps playing the clips of the conversation that Laura had while her children were in the car regarding the shower. She keeps putting this up. This YouTube Street Editor. She keeps putting it up.
Because that sounds cool to them. Sage is also a drama whore. They want you to hear everything that they're saying because that sounds cool to them. Sage is also a drama whore. She so I'm okay with that. I'm okay, shower. You heard me. Where you go? That's fine. Yours like summer to the shower for 10 minutes. Do you want to get ready in 10 minutes? Do you want to get ready? Yours like summer to the shower for 10 minutes.
Okay, so YouTube Street Editor keeps putting up this stuff about Laura. Right? And of course people are going to comment on it. Laura makes comments about me, and I make comments too, but this is like the second time that I've heard her call her daughter a derogatory name. Right? So since Laura decided to bring my child up on her panel one time, remember when Kylie came out and Laura turned the sound down and Kylie came out of the bedroom while I was doing a live. It was late at night. And me and Kylie were kind of playing. She goes, "Look at that body language. Look, that child scared him." So that's why we're here. Laura felt like she was concerned about the body language of my child, which was once she turned the sound up, you can see that we were playing and joking with each other. That's why she told her subs. None of her subs were like, "Just turn the sound up, sir. Turn the sound up," when she was playing my clip. And they were like, "No." She was like, "No, that's not important." So that's why me and Laura had this bouncing back and forth about the children. But now I hear her calling her daughter a drama whore. Not a drama junkie, not a person that likes drama, not a person who is involved in drama or overly dramatic, a drama whore. Now we all remember when Sage came in with and I'm going to call her Sage because she did. It's not doxing anybody. So we all remember when Sage came in to the house and she had a hickey on the side of her neck. And Laura called her a slut in front of like 300 some people. So this is the second time that she has called her a derogatory name, which is sexually descriptive, slut and whore. In female terms, this is sexually descriptive. So, but this YouTube Street Editor, whom we don't know who it is, it's just a reaction channel, keeps putting up these stories about Laura. But this morning, because I know Laura, and I know her background, and I know I pay attention to what she says, but I keep putting up this post, right, in different aspects of this post. This is like the 6th time that I put it up, right? So I'm going to go ahead and read it out and put it up here because this YouTube Street Editor, unless YouTube is screwing up or something, keeps deleting this post. Right? Now my other posts stay and even get hearts. Right? And even on her other, look at her other, I say her because I kind of feel that YouTube drama is 90% women. But even on the other videos, the posts stay up. But this one, they keep taking it down. It keeps coming down. And I don't get it, but I'm going to read it out so people can see it because it disappears. It's like the 6th time I put it up on this, and it keeps disappearing. And I know that YouTube Street Editor is active because just a little while ago they put a heart on this, and I got a notification of it. So I know they're active, right? So what I wrote was, and I'm not trying to gossip because I know that Laura sees this. I know when you gossip, you're speaking about someone that isn't able to defend themselves. Well, I know that Laura speaks about this because she made a comment about Serendipity's post under YouTube Street Editor's first video about the shower. So, I've always done my research. And when somebody comes after me, I like to know the stuff that they're doing. And when somebody talks about me as if I'm some kind of bad person, I like to know who it is that's talking about me and about them. So a year after calling her daughter a slut on a live in front of 300 plus YouTubers, even though Mom worked as a stripper at Rick Rizzolo's Crazy Horse 2 in Vegas, admitted to drugging the drinks of men and women, and running up their cards. Now it seems as if Mom is calling her daughter a drama whore. Well, we all remember when Happy Wife used to be here. She's not here under Happy Wife anymore. But Happy Wife actually used to work with Laura. And I kept trying to get Happy Wife to come out and say things because she kept feeding me this information about them working at the Crazy Horse and how Laura ripped off the other strippers. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm tired of you telling me this. You need to speak it. Because it was valid. Everything she was saying was valid. She even went on about the driving the heart across the country and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but Laura told us herself, if you remember right, that she worked at the Crazy Horse too. And that there were mob influences there. And she said it on a live that she would drug the guys' drinks in the VIP rooms and just run up their credit cards. If you look up the Crazy Horse 2, which I did back then, many of the Patreons there, the men there, their cards would get run up. And sometimes when they refuted the bill, they get taken outside and beat. One was put in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. Another was dragged under the underpass and beat to death. And Rizlo beat one of them with a ball bat, overcharging their cards. So Laura did tell us that their cards would get overcharged. I looked up the raid on the place, and even though it was at a time that Laura didn't work there, Rizlo still owned it. Laura told us she never turned a trick, but she would drag the guys into the VIP room and run up their cards. And the place was frequented by celebrities like George Clooney, James Caan, Jack Nicholson. One famous porn star worked there at one point, Jenna Jameson, and Sully from Godsmack used to go in there. So it was a well-known place, right? Rizlo would also give to he donated a lot to the city council, to the mayor's office, to the police department, and that's how he would get out a lot of stuff. But finally, they did get him for tax evasion. The guy that worked that had an auto shop next door, Jim Barrier, Buffalo Jim Barrier. He also had a place where they taught wrestling, because he was a wrestling promoter. They taught wrestling on the other side of this business. You can still see the places there. Jim Barrier fought hard to get that place removed over time. He brought many lawsuits, and the police were at the place 737 times in 3 years. But Jim successfully got Rizlo, out of there. And it'd been paying, the place had changed hands so many different times. But Rizlo ended up doing a year in prison for tax evasion, based on Jim Barrier and some other people, some of the WWF guys. They helped to prosecute this guy. Well, the day after Rizlo got out of prison, Jim Barrier came up dead in a motel. But anyways, this is the background of Laura. This is the background of the people that she worked for, people that she was talking about. So she has no right calling anyone a whore or a slut, much less her own daughter. But my problem is this. Why does this video keep showing up, right? They keep showing it up, but they keep taking this. This is a very detailed account of who Laura is, where she came from, and why she shouldn't be calling anyone else a slut or a whore, much less her own daughter. But this comment, keeps disappearing. So it makes me wonder, and I don't know who YouTube Street Editor is. It could be anybody. It could be Laura promoting her own crap. Because this comment is very telling. So, I don't know what's really going on here. Let's see what happens when It's just funny that keeps disappearing. I wonder if YouTube Editor could comment on that. Let's see what happens when And when I redo it, it's gone. So I put it back. Alright? I put it back. I've been doing this all morning. Have no idea why this keeps coming up missing. Maybe, you know, to me it seems as if this could be Laura's channel and that she's promoting her own bull crap to get attention, right? But not too much attention. Now, am I wrong? Did I be wrong? Why does this comment keep disappearing? Because if you look at some of the other ones, hang on, let's look over here at some of the other ones. Yeah, see some of the other ones that I put here about FOD maybe shouldn't get a hold of this. And see, I know that Laura sees this because she made a comment about this comment, right? Why are some of my very detailed comments under this channel being disappeared? All right, why are they disappearing? I don't get it. I mean, it's like they want them to know. It's like they want YouTube to know some stuff, but not too much. Could I be wrong? I don't know. Maybe. These are kind of funny.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? There's better days ahead. No. Oh my God! That is some pretty fucked up shit.
Oh, the language.
Can you say what the fuck did I do last night? They really are the worst things ever.
I just can't get why my comments that are detailed and factual come up disappeared under this channel. Kind of freaks me out a little bit. I don't know. YouTube Street Editor, could you tell me this? Why that comment keeps coming up disappeared? Let's see if it's still there again. It's under this one.
Saying, because that sounds cool to them. Sage is also a drama whore.
Okay, now let's see it again. It's gone again. It's gone, but these other ones stay. I don't get this. This is it's like I don't get it. All right. Well, y'all have a good day. Let's just leave Laura alone, okay? How about we just leave Laura alone for real? It doesn't matter. It's just drama. It's just talking. It doesn't matter what she says, really. Just leave it be. But this here thing right here, it makes me wonder if this is Laura's channel, because that comment keeps disappearing. But now I've got it.